To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
From the 30-yard line on first down. They'll run it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Right down the middle. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, and they've got a little bit of space to operate, that's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
This crowd full throat, soothing the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Situational awareness is so important for quarterbacks, and you've got to know where you are on the field. On third down, you can't take a sack because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to at least come away with 3 points. But after racing around and scrambling, holding on to the football, you've now been sacked. You're now out of field goal range, back behind the 40-yard line. Bad decision by that QB.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Sells the run, looking to pass. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game. And you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
18. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And here comes the offense on second down. Move. They give it back to him. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Handoff for People. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Washington. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let them stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll give it to People. He'll be brought down quickly after a very... game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Washington. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
A lot of times on 3rd and long, you're not thinking blitz. You're thinking they're going to sit back in zone and play conservative. They blitz, kind of break tendency, get to the quarterback. He gets the screen off, but, man, great job by this defense. Not just flying upfield, not paying attention, and letting them catch that screen behind them. That's a big stop on 3rd and long.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Rebels offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, let's talk a little bit about offense. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
They want to run it left here. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're testing the right side here. They'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Decent running room. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. He's got 67 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
It's Lacey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Penn State will It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the left. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Right at the line. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. The give on fourth. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
And the gamble pays off. Down in tight in the red zone. You go for it on fourth and short. You pick up the first down, and now you've got your whole playbook at your disposal. This offense, they're thinking 6 points.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. With the run on first and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run. TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 15 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the home team, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
To the air. It's Knight. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. Dino
ends up in an interception.
Looking for space. It's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. That's the tag. Touchdown and State. And that one will pull up here in the second half. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses. And that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Very impressive, too, because when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run and loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Handoff again. He's past the sticks. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country, and his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job game tackling as this game goes on.
Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Lacey. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Turning it off. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Plays like that can just shoot energy through your team. The kickoff return for 89 yards and the score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Follows his blocks. H. Martin. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you can tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Selling the fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. And they'll stop him right there on the return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Lacy. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So the final period starts with a second down play. The fake and wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, after allowing
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Takes a handoff. It's marked. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking left. Makes the grab. Past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
All right, 4th quarter now. You're trailing, and a sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. Quarterback and wide receiver. You're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got
a shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
Escapes the pressure to his right. That's it, 5. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking deep. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. There he goes. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Could be an alley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Nice move there. Touchdown, Rebels. They've got the lead here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back. It's Washington. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
This is a huge third down. They need a score to win this game, and they're not getting a ton of yards these last two plays. An incompletion followed by a short gain on a run. You got to be able to pick something here on the third down basket and go to your best player. Not overthrow.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Third downs are so crucial in quarterbacks. You want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense?
He wants to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Washington. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he's got some space. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and Mr. Quarterback, deep.
Beck's going for the goal line. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels. He scores for the 5th time in this game. On to attempt the try. And the extra points.